What is going on with you, YouTube? This is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. Yes, you see it. This is the first one of many to come. Oh my God, this game has perfect timing because I haven't been playing anything, but yo, I'm gonna be all over this and you're gonna be seeing them 2K videos pump out. All right, man, NBA 2K15, my first impressions. Picked the game up at midnight Pacific Standard Time, man, while I'm watching all these YouTubers post videos, Instagram, tweet. I'm in Cali, so I gotta wait. All right, pick the game up. Let me say the beginning of the game I didn't care for too much. That whole throw you in there with San Antonio and Miami playing the 2K beats without any explanation. They could have done something better than that, man. They could have given you a tutorial, you know what I mean? There's new stuff in this game. They could have like explained the game to you other than making you just play through that. Mine's loaded up the first time around. I heard some people had problems. All right, so after you get the game installation, you get the intro, and I really love the intro. You know why. I'm pretty sure everybody who follows my channel knows why, because my man iPod King Carter is in the intro of NBA 2K15. I known this dude since the very beginning stages of YouTube when he had 1,000 subs. And to see NBA 2K game and he's in the intro, man, it's actually just, you know what I mean? It's just breathtaking. But neither here nor there. The intro's pretty cool. Step into the game. Your time has come. But first impressions in typical 2K fashion, which I knew was going to happen. The servers were down. First, they make you create your my player, which I didn't want to do because I'm gonna do the face scan, but I ain't got a PS4 camera yet, so that's gonna wait till this weekend. So I'm like, all right, they make you create your character, and then the 2K servers were down. Now, 2K has always had a problem with their servers, period, point blank. No two ways to chop it up, man. Hopefully we not gonna get this experience all year long, and it looks like they're back up and running, and it's Tuesday morning, 10 o'clock, 10:30 Pacific Standard Time, and the servers are up. All right, let me tell you some things I noticed gameplay-wise. These are some of my first impressions. And there's a couple things good and bad, but this game, man, is much smoother this year. There's something, oh, my man Manu, I had to show y'all some highlights. Did my man Manu do it like that? All right, there's some good and bad, but overall, what I'm noticing, and you know what, I'm not gonna jump the gun, because normally I jump the gun, I say something, and then after you play the game 1,000 times, things may change. But I'm noticing a much smoother experience this time around, and the game seems to be a little less animation heavy, like animations that you get stuck in that you can't get out of, which you know, to me, 2K is pretty much famous for. That seems to be gone, especially like on defense, where you know you get some riding animation where you can't get out of. The defenders play defense with their hands a bit, move their feet quite a bit. You got my man Manu going behind the back. I had to show you the replay because that was all user skill. Do I know what I did? Absolutely not. But this play shows, first of all, Manu's bald spot. But it really shows that it seems to be a little tighter. The controls seem to be a little tighter. They got another go on the next gen or current gen, whatever you want to call it, and the controls seem to be a little more tighter. All right. Another thing I noticed, which is outstanding, is the collision of the players, man. It's something, I guess, coming from playing Madden, which I had to get rid of, man. That game was driving me crazy. I don't even own that game anymore. Coming from Madden to see collisions of players that actually make sense is just, man, it's just refreshing. It's breathtaking. Like, you know what I mean? My man D-Wade falls to the floor. Guess what? He still has control of his body. There's a bunch of animations I've never seen before. I played a lot of 2K14 on the PS4. They said, I think they added 5,000 new animations. And there's a bunch I've never seen before, but that's just, the collisions in this game look so realistic. It's insane. Once you play a game like Madden, and I know this apples and oranges, they really shouldn't be compared as far as like physics go, but this just kind of just shows like if you are gonna do it right, and the collision technology, whatever they use in this game, is outstanding. Everything flows. Here's a play that I really like between Tim Duncan and your man Chris Bosh. I know everybody got the jokes, but you know what? It's no like suction. I mean, I can see there was a force field between the actual collision, but the way these plays take place when there's collision down under the basket, I don't know. They've definitely refined it over the last few years to where they have it. That's kind of how 2K normally works. They start something and eventually they get it to where it's right. Here we go. Look when Tim Duncan. Watch the pick and roll with your man Manu feeding him. Look when they collide. There's minimal sliding on Chris Bosh's part to get into play. I could deal with that in a video game. You know what I mean? There's certain things I could deal with in a video game that may not be right. Like Chris Bosh kind of gets there without moving his feet. But look at how seamless these animations are. There's no animation you get sucked into, because I remember for a while with the collisions, you kind of got sucked into the animation and it forced it a bit. But that is outstanding. I got another one queued up. Let's look at it. And these are just more first impressions, man. This is by no means a review, a preview, or anything. This is just playing a game for a little bit, checking out how the game works and how it flows, what's going on. But check out my man Jeremy Lin to the rack. Now, you guys can't tell me that doesn't look uber realistic, man, as far as collision technology. And I guess it's just coming from playing Madden, and you see, oh, players still behave how they're supposed to. You know what? I know football tackling is different from contact on a basketball court. That's obvious. I'm not that upset over Madden to start making comparisons that shouldn't exist. But when this is just, you know, when a company does something right, and you know what, they work at it till they get it, you know, perfect, and it keeps getting a little better every year. Basically, this is what you get. And this is, you know, my first impressions. Every drive to the basket where there was collision, I seen something like this. And this is what you would see in a real NBA game. DeAndre Jordan knocks the ball out my man's hands. They have a perfect collision. Now, you know what? Jeremy Lin's a smaller guy. Guess who falls to the floor? DeAndre Jordan catches himself. Yo, this is beauty right here. This is art. Now, everything I saw in this game wasn't great, and I'm gonna point out some things that, you know, you either need to be worked on or just part of the legacy issues with 2K. All right, so this play isn't a perfect example of what I saw, but yo, one of my biggest pet peeves in 2K is the rebounding. The rebounding in 2K has always kind of bothered me, because I felt like it wasn't about position on the floor, footwork, any of that. Sometimes it just felt like the ball had a suction. I always felt like it was going to whoever had the best rebounding ability in the game, stats. The ball would somehow end up in their hands. And this is another case. Not to say that Tim Duncan couldn't have snatched this rebound, but I don't really think he's in position, and the ball just kind of sucks into his hand. You know what? It's too early for me to say they haven't fixed the rebounding, but by all first looks, I don't think the rebounding is fixed. I don't think that positioning is going to play the biggest part in rebounding, which it should. You guys know, any 2K video I made about, you know, the good and the bad, rebounding is always to be the biggest legacy issue of the game that they haven't gotten right. I don't think it's fixed this year. It could be improved. I gotta play it some more, but this is just an example of what, you know, my man Robert should at least got a hand on the ball, done something. All right, here's one. This is a new problem I'm noticing. And this happened quite a few times, and it took me a while to figure out what's going on, but it seems like sometimes after a missed basket, the players just stop playing for a second, and then people react for a rebound. There's definitely some kind of pause. Like, check my man Mono out, all right. Everybody just waited around, even McRoberts or whatever the boy, yeah, McRoberts, the ball comes off. Maybe they was expecting a foul, but look, like, did you see the players over there on the left side, D-Wade and Luau Deng? They were just chilling. And I noticed this a couple times, and I was like, yo, what's going on? Did they call a foul? Because the players just stopped playing, and then they go get the ball. Like, McRoberts should have had, if you see where he was at in relation to what, you know, Manu Ginobili went through, there should have been no battle for this ball. But this happened a couple times. Maybe this is a new legacy issue. You never know. Just, you know what, games ain't perfect, man. But yeah, I noticed this on quite a few missed baskets. All right, those are my first impressions, man. Yo, I'm gonna be on this my team. I'm gonna be on this my player once I get my face cam going. But I think I'm about to hit this my team and see if I can start beating people with regular players. All right, stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that like button. I'll get at you guys another time. Peace.